Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be making a super dark beat just like this. So I'm gonna give you guys the sauce right away. It's this postcard piano in contact. It's like a super vintage sounding piano, and you can even change these small settings right here, like going to a plate or spring piano, and it just gives that little bit of touch that makes it a bit more realistic. So for the BPM, it's gonna be 135, and the scale is gonna be C sharp minor. So now when it comes to these dark melodies, you definitely just wanna keep it simple. So I'm gonna start off with the normal triad right on the C sharp. Copy this over and just paste down this middle note down one semitone. Now I told you guys to keep it simple, but instead of just having these 4 bars repeat over and over again, I'm gonna switch it a bit up right here. Just copy this over, but I'm gonna shorten it right here. Gives it a bit bounce. We're gonna do the same thing right here. Just copy this over, but instead of having the same note play, I'm just going to pitch down these 2 semitones. Great, so now we just need to add some low notes. I'm just going to copy these C sharp down right here. And paste this over and pitch it up 5 semitones. Instead of having these notes right here so high, I'm actually going to be pitching them down 1 octave. So now you can see the melody kind of fits together. Yeah, that's super dark. Let's go. So now we definitely want to add some effects to the piano. Now the first thing I'm going to add is this halftime. So a lot of people just use the standard settings when it comes to the halftime. But if you actually just turn this one all the way to the left, and then actually instead of having it at 1 bar, you can actually put it on half a bar. And it actually gives it this cool pulsing effect right here. It still gives it that dark vibe we're looking for, but now we have a bit more movement in the melody. Now we just need some RC20. Just add some roam right here as well. Then some crystallizer just to give it a reverse sound. Just put the wet down a bit. That sounds crazy. So now we really have this deep and dark sound we were looking for, but now we definitely need to add some higher frequencies so we can contrast between the melodies. This sounds crazy. So those strings actually sound insane together with the piano. It's this lyrical cello from Soundscore in Contact. So a trick I found in Contact banks, especially with these legato instruments, is that you can actually come in here and turn it up 1 octave, and it's actually just going to make it a bit faster and it gives it a better sound. But it's obviously going to pitch it up 1 octave, so I definitely want to pitch this down back again so we have that dark sound. You can definitely hear the difference. Now we just need to add some reverb to that. And some EQ so it's not so harsh. Now we can actually have 2 different parts in the beat. We can have this section right here with the strings playing at the lower octave, and then we can pitch it up on the second part. The last thing I'm adding is just some delay on the strings. Using this Funk Reso analog preset. So now when the string is not playing, I definitely want to have a different counter melody so we can split between the parts. So I found this Major Issues preset in Cloud Supply. I'm just going to try to find a cool pattern I can fit together with the piano. Yeah, that sounds nice. Maybe this up. Just add some reverb to that. Some EQ. And just some pancake to pan it from left to right. So now I just want to add a reverse sound. Now a different cool trick I love doing with these dark melodies is to just add this rising sound between the parts. So the cool way I go about doing this is actually I just find a guitar one shot that sounds like this. It actually doesn't really matter which one it is. You can literally find anyone. You can actually literally just find anything because you're going to drown it in reverb anyways. Just make sure to click this reverse button right here. Go into the wrench tool, cut by self. Then just go to the envelope section and turn all of these down. And then make sure to turn this hold all the way up. And now we just follow the root notes of the melody. So we have something playing just like this. You can hear it sounds very dry, so we definitely need to add that reverb. So now the thing that happens is that it kind of blends together with the sound so you can't hear it as clearly. So I obviously want to pitch it up, but if I would pitch it up in the piano roll just like this, it would actually be playing a lot earlier than if I would have pitched it down like this. So since I like how it's playing right here, I'm actually just going to pitch it up using this sound shifter. Now let me just add some textures and we should have the sample ready. So now let's get started with the drums. Now we have a nice bounce going. Let's get those snares in. Now I'm just going to bang this reverse hat right here as well. So if you put this reverse hat right here before the clap, it gives it this nice smooth vibe, especially on these dark beats. Now for the 808 in this beat, I feel like I'm going to be using a longer one. If you've watched my recent videos, you know I like going for the short Z808s. But since we're going for this super dark vibe, and the root notes are actually low in the scale as well, so I think I'm going to go with a bit of a more spin Z808. I'm actually just going to copy the kick pattern and paste it into the 808. Just make sure that you adjust it to the root notes. Is a pitch this one up, I definitely want to add a slide right here. For those of you guys that don't know how to do it, you actually just double click this, click on the slide button right here, then just make sure that you turn the velocity all the way down on this one. Yeah, that sounds nice. So that's pretty much it for me, and I hope you guys enjoy the beat.
Shut up, Marko. Marko? Marko?